Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius, and welcome to this weekly reading. My name is Sabrina, for everyone that's new here. We're going to pull the overall energy, and we're going to do an extended for the last week of March. Now, what is happening astrologically is that there's Venus in retrograde and Mercury in retrograde as well until mid-April. So on top of looking at your rising and your moon sign, you could also look at your Venus and your Mercury, because Venus is all about love and relationships, and also your Mercury is your communication. So let's get into this reading. Your overall energy this week is Creative Spark with the Celtic goddess Bridget. I'm going to read from the book, which is the Goddess Power Oracle deck. And it's just making sure she's Celtic. She is. Sometimes you get into a creative slump and you feel frozen in midair, unable to move in any direction. Perhaps you are unsure of the next step with someone new, or a project becomes a looming behemoth in your mind. Or you can't think of anything to say in a social moment. Maybe you think all your best ideas are gone. Bridget offers you the alignment task of moving your attention away and remembering what it was like when you were little, when you finger painted and drew stick figures and played with your pals in the sandbox or playground. What moved you and lit you up then is the same creative spark that can move you now. Playful curiosity is what's called for. Don't take yourself or your current conditions too seriously. It's time to be free from the burden of expectation you've set upon yourself. Don't try so hard. The triple goddess of the hearth, the forge, and inspiration brings all her aspects together to help you sparkle. What a beautiful energy this is, because it's exactly this where I always talk about in all of my readings. It's like we need to go back to that youthfulness. We need to go back to that initial dreams, the visions we had when we were young in the playground, in the sand. And that's where... that's when we were untainted, and unprogrammed. So do you remember what like drove you when you were younger? And this is like I say now, it's like whenever we're going through some really challenging times, getting creative opens your heart. Getting creative gets you back to your true essence. So I kind of loving this energy. And some of you may have lost your creativity, or may lost your spark in your job or in your relationships. So what better way to come together with your partner and come do like salsa dancing, or something. Creativity is not only drawing, it's dancing. It's something that enlivens your heart. Love it. Maybe gardening together, going to the botanical gardens, whatever it is. So let's see what's happening this week. We have the Four of Wands, which is wedding, celebration, victory, business success. Four of Wands is setting your foundation. Maybe some of you have bought a home and it's time to renovate, or some of you are thinking of selling a home. This is a good omen. This is a feeling of happiness, celebration, a time for celebration is what I'm getting here. It's an Aries energy. And the Nine of Swords, it's not a time for celebration. It's a time for anxiety and stress and insomnia. She's sitting in bed and she's overthinking. There's all these swords aiming at her, and it's like a feeling of interesting to me, because we start off like solid ground, like there's something great is happening. There's like, it's an energy of, because to me it's an Aries energy, so it is a divine masculine energy. It's not like an active though. It feels grounding to me. It feels like something is, this could be interesting. There's something that is working in your favor, or this hard work that you've been putting into, this effort that you've been putting into something is coming to fruition, but at the same time it's stressing you out. Like maybe some of you are thinking of selling your home and you're happy about it and you got an offer, but now you have to think about moving. That I'm just giving you an example, but You know, there's an energy of like you feeling stable in your life, and then there's someone coming in and trying to suck you dry again. This is like happening here. Okay, let's see the challenge, and we'll bring it all together. The Three of Wands, another Aries energy right before this energy. The Three of Wands is like movement, right? But it's a challenge. So yeah, right away I see. So some of you have entered a new relationship, bought or sold a home, said yes to a proposal, let's say, you know, moved into a new creative project, your business is doing well, your job, you got a raise, you got a promotion. Like, you know, there's like a reason to celebrate at the beginning of the reading. But whatever that you feel here, and whatever action was done here, which was very positive, has moved you into a very stressful quandary here. Like you're in full thinking mode, overthinking, afraid for the next step. You're unsure, you're uncertain about what to do next. You're, you know, like things are really good here. Things are feeling like you have a good job, you have a good business, your project is great, you know, your marriage is amazing, your relationship is like, you know, whatever it is, like, you know, you sold the house, you've bought a new home, you've like, you know, maybe you made it, an investment is prosperous, it's fruitful. That's the Four of Wands. Yet, off of this, you're stressed completely. You can't sleep at night. There's thoughts coming in and out. There's like maybe other people's opinions coming in, and it's like the Three of Wands is this fear of movement, this fear of taking the next step. So now what, Sabrina? Okay, I sold my house. I said yes to the proposal. We went like, you know, we sold the business, or I'm expanding the business, or I'm, you know, it's that energy of I've moved in my department, or you know, you could even be happy of breaking up with someone. You know, you've done this, and you're left in this ball of worry for the next step, like the future. You're like, my future is unknown now, and now what, and where am I going to go, and how am I going to be, and how am I going to do this, and this is very challenging here. Okay, this is really interesting, because your outcome is I love it, it's the Three of Wands. I love this reading. Interesting that creative spark shows up here, but we see here the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands. Your challenge is the Three of Wands. Your challenge is moving to the next step, but the outcome is even though you're all like fearful, you're doubtful, you're really worried, things are going to work really well for you, Sagittarius. You have nothing to worry about. You're going to find that perfect home. You're going to move into this next level of marriage or relationship. You're going to move into this new relationship. It's going to be amazing. You're going to get that new job. You know, you're going to get even a better raise. You're going to get more, like, the Three of Wands is like, just keep, like, I like that his back is to us. And it's like, just keep moving. Just keep, like, stop allowing all these low vibrational frequencies, all these low like energy, worry, doubt, fear, all of this clouds your mind here. Why are you already in the future? Like here you're already in the future. You're already assuming an outcome that's not even here yet. So stop being there, you know, like be more creative about this. I kind of like the creative now. It makes sense. It's like you've lost all creativity and imagination right here. You've become very 3D and you're very mind. You're getting lost in your ego here. Your ego is like taking over and is saying, oh no, you're a loser, you're nothing, you're zero, you should have just stayed with this. You know, you should have never like accepted the promotion, you should never have done the next thing. And this one is like, no, just trust this. Trust this move or this gift or this step here was exactly where you needed to be. And all this is useless. The universe is like, don't even entertain the ego here with all these like thoughts of that you're not enough, and then you can't get a new relationship, and then you can't find a new, you can't. It's like, this is the ego's fear. You know, oh my God. Instead of just saying, okay, cool, I'm grateful to the universe for this. And I'm grateful to the universe for opening the next path as well, because I'm ready for the next step. I'm ready to like move into that vision that I've always had. I'm ready to open my creativity and get like, you know, be creative and be more inspirational about my next step. I'm not going to live in this. I cannot live in this, but this is where you're at right now. And a lot of you are holding on to the past here. You know, like, oh, you know, you're questioning yourself. You're worried. And it's like, no, leave this in the past. You know, you're on your way onto you're forging yourself a new path here. A new path of success, of victory, of celebration. This is like meant to stay here. This is like heavy here. If there's an issue in your life that's like weighing down on you, and you're always worried about the next step and always worried about what if, then it's like the universe like, just leave it there. You have a new path to take. A new door is opening for you. It's kind of exciting. Sagittarius, I love it. Because it's like already here. Like you have it. Like you have this successful job or career or project or business. You already have this. You've sold your home. You've bought your home. You already have a home that's happy. You already have this marriage or partnership or friendship, or like something is, I feel like it's here or it's coming to you, and it's and you're already in the future, which is unknown, and you're already creating scenarios. You're like self-sabotaging yourself here. Oh, but what if, when this, like, is it going to survive this? Is it going to, and the universe is like, no. Like, is this a no? We've already opened the door for you. So if you stay here, the doors will shut. So step into this creative imagination. Live in that imagination, please. And continue walking down this path. Wow. Now I understand this card. Energetic clearing. During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. I mean, this, when I got the card and I just pulled it and I said, I hope this makes 100,000% sense. This is like the universe is giving you a gift, and you're spending your time energetically filling your body with negative energy. And the universe is like, clear that shit out, Saggy, because what this gift is going to compound into a bigger gift. But you keep going back to your past. You keep like holding on to and attaching to an old memory or an old way of doing, a way of being. And it's like, no. We're going to clear that shit up now. I kind of love this, actually. Your other goddess is lazy. Revelation. That's like, I love these two together, because this is the creative spark and this is your true essence, which is both one and the same. It's like this, the moment that you open that door, we will reveal to you your next amazing step. because already we've given you one part of it. And here you're like too busy not seeing it because you're riding in a low frequency. You're thinking you're not enough, and you're thinking that you should go back to this person, or you're thinking like, it's like, no. Don't go from here to here. And then we have to clear you again. And then, you know what I'm saying? Just trust the path, because you're like opening yourself up. You're remembering who you really are. If you listen to us and you trust that this path could be feeling a little uncomfortable to you. But you know how I feel about uncomfortable. When it's feeling uncomfortable, it means that something is going to clear up. I don't know. There's something beautiful. Crow spirit. Co-create with spirit. Number 17. I mean, these are beautiful. The crow. People look at crows and they think they're, scary. But crows are your angels. It's your spirit guides. And here the crow is like, are you ready? Like, the crow doesn't take no bullshit. You know, that's why I love crows. They're like, they're dark also. But I like them because they're like, we're in the process of bringing you onto your next, we're in the process of leveling you up, Sagittarius. Are you coming? Or do you want to stay in that old energy? Do you want to keep attached to that old, that past you, that old version of you? Because that's what it feels like. It feels like we always give you something and then you rethink it and you bring back and you drudge up the past and you start to think about remember when the good times, and it's like, no. The new is coming your way. And it's coming. The Three of Wands. It's already here. I mean, I actually feel it here. And it's up to you to allow it to reveal itself. Let's read what the Revelation says. Number 28 is a 10, a number 1. I love this reading. Okay. I should get my glasses, but anyways. Sometimes life throws a curveball and it feels like you've been hit by lightning. Perhaps a romantic partner betrays you suddenly, an illness strikes someone close to you, a job you expected fell through, the new employee turns out to be a dud, or you get a huge tax bill. Okay. No matter what the subject, your task is to pivot in course, connect according to the needs of the event. Even if you don't understand what's happening, don't second guess yourself. Some things are not meant to be predictable, and detours may be exactly what you need. Yeah, exactly what I think. Your tendency might be to try to control the circumstances or worry you may not be prepared for the change. This goddess reminds you that the great goddess will never give you more than you can handle. Your alignment task is to surrender to what is in front of you. You can do this. I mean, this is like everything I always say to you guys, like your detour is the greatest blessing. So to me, I feel like the only challenge here is this fear of the unknown that is keeping you a little bit stifled, keeping you like, I don't know, like I feel like you've been given something here and your mind has gone right away back to an old energy or an old relationship, or but energy, which is the ego energy. And all of these cards are saying absolutely not. We are not stepping into that anymore, because we're moving, Saggy, into something freaking amazing. You're getting ready to step into this new version of self. You're getting ready to step into something that you don't even know what it is. And that's the beauty of this reading. And that's you moving into that imaginary world, that creative world of yours, that fantasy world. Can you go live there, please, right now? Don't live in this ego world where it's like the worst thing ever. The catastrophe, it's chaos. Oh my God, I've been given this gift, but oh my God. And then your mind goes right away to that, and it's like, no. Are you ready to receive? Because it's here. And if you see a crow this week, I want you to shout out and say, I'm ready to receive. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. I'm going to give you I didn't tell you at the beginning, but I'm going to give you a spring equinox or autumn equinox, depending where you are in the world. A card to see what you need to focus on for the next 3 months. For Sagittarius, please. Spring or fall? What do they need to know? Just making sure if that's the right one. That's the right one. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? I mean, this is you dimming your light, my beautiful Sagittarians. This is you. Not thinking you're good enough. Not thinking that you are worthy enough. Not thinking that a gift is worthy of you. You know? I feel like you have lived so much in this self-doubt, in this worry zone for so long that you've dimmed your light. You easily lower your vibration for others because you want everything else to be like great for everybody else. And then you lose yourself. So no more of that. For the next 3 months, catch yourself. You know, this next season, or whenever you come here, because this could be a timeless reading. For the next 3 months, when you're here and you feel this energy, it's like every time. How do you know you're dimming your light? You could feel it in your body. You could feel when you're at a certain frequency and you're not a vibrational match to someone else. You could feel it. You're like, oh, you get headaches. You're exhausted. You're usually very exhausted when you're around people because they just wear you out. And sometimes you don't need to be with these people all the time, and you're going to start knowing, and that's when you have to start moving into more of the imaginary worlds. And people are like, well, imagine, you know how I feel about that. Imaginary world is exactly where we need to be. It's exactly where our dreams come true. You know, put yourself in this world. Imagine yourself receiving this gift. Imagine yourself being the gift. To me, you're at a precipice moment of opening a chapter in your life, even a new book, but you're having to let go of that mind, that overactive mind of yours that keeps you feeling lesser than. So it's time to co-create with your fellow workers, employees, or fellow friends. You know, like it's like, you know, you're not alone in this with the crow here. Crows work together too. But with this beautiful energy here, I feel like a door is definitely opening up for you, and it's time for you to walk through it. It's going to change your whole life. And some of you are holding back because you're like, oh my God, I'm afraid to change my life. I've been like this. I've been married to this person for 20 years. I've been in this job for 20 years. You know, like there's always those moments. But again, you're a Sagittarius who's a little bit of a nomad. So it's time to release yourself from that and move into this new chapter. Get ready because it's coming. And it's already here. But get ready to do the walking. And energetic clearing is showing up here. So some of you could go and get some energy work done if you want. Reiki, whatever. But just to release yourself. To calm that mind of yours. This is awesome. All right, Sagittarius. Again, thank you so much for everyone who follows me who is a member on Ko-fi. If you'd like to join my Ko-fi memberships, you can get monthly exclusive content. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe, super thanks me. And I forgot. I also have my Zodiac notebooks. This is Aries, but you know, it has coloring pages, has fun facts, It has a lot of writing pages as well. You can find that at Amazon. The link is down below. And I'm open for any sessions. You know, every season, it's a great time to start the season with a better understanding of what's coming for you. I love you, and I'll see you next week.